Hello traders, today we will have a very interesting review because the previous week we had very peculiar situations that really was according to my previous week forecast, and also I will show you and we will take attention on oil because we have very important picture now, and we will try to make our predictions for the next week, and we will focus on the imbalances which occurred on crude oil, and we can use them, of course, to make our trading on the next week. Let's start from the S&P 500. Not to talk a lot, I will show you short video parts from my previous analysis, and then we will look what happened next. Suddenly the market will go higher to this zone and create some volumes with rejection to the downside. You can short, and I will also try to find shorting opportunities in this case. So you can see that suddenly this breakout happened, and HFT volume was created, very interesting chain with duration of 6 seconds and 701 millisecond with rejection to the downside, and was really time to think here, because it is very important when you can think at least 15 minutes to make your decision. Here you could open position on this candle, also on the close of this candle, and the risk to reward ratio 4.3. It is very good. In such cases we estimate the target a volume level, because here stop losses of buyers are set, and the market maker of course need to unload this position. He accumulated on this breakout, and he did this unload in this zone. And then the price went, of course, to the upside, to the direction of these guys. So the places of the biggest emotional pressure, which were proved by this big volume in options in block trades, the price will never stay here. And analyzing the points of imbalances on the futures market, we can make beautiful swings. Unfortunately, I didn't participate in this trade. It was very clear for me, but I was busy with TVT project that week. But if I see such situation, I enter them without any doubt, as I get real confidence from the options market analysis and futures market analysis combined. And the next very peculiar and interesting prediction was in Japanese yen. So if it will really go lower, and then there will be rejection in dollar index, we can buy it after it will fix higher than this HFT level. So to enter this position, I need like this. First of all, movement to the downside, and then the price fix above this HFT level. And really we see that the scenario has happened in such a way that the price made a breakdown of this level. Even HFTs were created, and it fixed above, even made retest the next day, and went to our target. Of course, the most difficult thing was to wait in this consolidation, but nevertheless we see that the most important that our logic works out. The next picture I want to show you in Australian dollar. Price levels where big volumes on options market are created, because they are very important for bulls and bears. If the price will go lower than this hedge, so you can catch some movement to the downside. Because as you remember, the price never stay for a long time in the places where the biggest emotional pressure. It can be on options markets or futures market, but these zones of emotional pressure, they are most important for swing traders to work out them. In my review, I told that if the price will break this level, it will go to the downside. But the most important thing that the price will not stay here, because we see imbalances on futures and options market, and of course also if it will reject this level, it will go to the upside. Next time, traders, I will be more concrete to tell you about both scenarios in such situations. And you see on the daily chart where there was a really strong imbalance on options market. In such cases, it's a paradise for swing traders. And the last asset which we measure today is crude oil. I will try to make a detailed overview of this asset and make predictions for the future week, and also will show you the part of previous analysis video. What about oil? Maybe it will make the next wave up the second week, because here we had beautiful divergence and there was no reaction. Price went to the downside, created this HFT volume, and this was not stopping HFT. It was that was sells, market sells. But this, the next one, it was stopping HFT volume, and the market made reaction. Traders closed their buys before weekend, but I think the strongest bulls will push the price the next week upper to this level. So you see, traders, that bulls did really that thing, that they pushed the price to this level, and it was really exactly to this HFT volume. And then also very peculiar thing was created. The price went to the downside one more time and created a very fast and beautiful imbalance here. It was fast rejection. The next day the price goes to the option payouts level. And directly on the option payouts level, HFT was created. It is a very peculiar situation, because this is one of my strategies, and this is a great advantage to make short position here. Even to this HFT volume, the risk-reward ratio, of course, was not so beautiful as before, but nevertheless it was near 1 to 3. Here it was 1 to 5 risk-reward ratio. And what we see now, for today, this level is really very, very significant for traders. Also, it is matched with commercial level, which was established that week, as we have very significant changing of positions of hedgers and commercials. If you take attention to the oil for the last 5 years, we never saw such strong bearish accumulation of hedge funds. The maximum was 377,000 longs, here 359,000 longs, but here we see that only 270,000 long position. So it is a record short, and this final increasement in their position, this short adding, is very significant on this level. So for sure I expect that from this level we can go to the upside, even break $95 per barrel. But if the price will break this HFT level and make a retest, we can have shorting opportunity here, and the price can go to the lower boundary. So traders, be very attentive with oil, because for day traders and swing traders it will give good opportunities the next week. I hope very much that you enjoy this market analysis, and it will be helpful for you to look inside the markets and to make better decisions. Please put the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and see you on the other side the next week. Goodbye.